Good evening. Once again, welcome to our new episode of It's Interesting to Know. Tonight, we're going to be answering a question as to why God allows problems to happen in the lives of people. People knows that God is love. And everybody knows that. And God is sovereign. In fact, the Bible calls him as the I am, which means that he is omnipotent, all-powerful. He is omniscient. He can do whatever he wills, and he is omnipresent. He is present from the time that the universe has started until the time that the universe disappeared. He is the Alpha and Omega. He is the creator of everything. And he is even present right now as we speak, as I'm talking to you in this video. And whatever problems you may have, it is just by the pronouncement of his word, and your problem will be dissolved. But again, we ask why he allows this problem to happen. You know, there are so many whys that it's quite difficult to answer, but of course, God will never leave us without a clue. The clue here is that some answers are actually found in His Word in the Bible. The Bible calls God as a holy God, okay? And in His holiness, He always pronounces justice. He is not a consenting God, just allowing His people to do whatever they want. He does not spoil His children. He cannot contradict His very nature of being holy. But He always ends up rescuing people, despite of the fact that sometimes the process is quite painful, but He is there to rescue us. Sometimes He allows painful experiences to people in order for people to really remember what they have experienced. And they're going to be locked up with that, because it's proven in our personal lives that whenever we experience difficulties, this one is being locked up with us. We'll never forget it, right? So that is why He allows this problem to happen. We have to remember that it is a fact that mankind has sinned against Him. From the very first parents that we have, Adam and Eve, they sinned against that, and creation has never been the same before. Now, He said to Adam when he sinned against the Lord, He said, "Curse upon the ground because of you, because you have sinned against me. I'm cursing the ground." It means that that is the reason that we are experiencing a lot of problems here in the world. We experience tsunami and earthquakes and disasters, wildfires, and all this kind of stuff, because not only that people are actually cursed, but also the universe alongside with them because of that sin. And that is why. I'm going to share with you a verse in the Bible. In the first glance, it's quite difficult to actually understand this. But as we discuss, I am hoping that both of us, you and me, can understand fully of what this particular verse would mean. Okay, in Romans chapter 8, verse 20, it says here, "For the creation was subjected to frustration, not by its own choice." It's not the choice of a creation, not by the people or not by nature itself, but by the will of the one who subjected it. Who is that one? It is God who subjected creation. That includes people and all the creation. It is subjected by God to frustration. Why? Because it is in the hope that all of the creation itself will be liberated from its bondage to decay. You see, He has got a purpose. It is a hope of God. By hurting you, you would learn your lesson, and then you are going to be brought back into freedom and glory as the children of God. Sometimes God allows us to feel like we are in the verge of collapse. We are in the verge of insolvency. We are in the verge of failure. We are so corrupted that we can no longer know what else to be done. And because we have left for nothing, we end up by saying, "Lord, help. You are the only hope that I have." That is the reason. That is the reason why these things are sometimes allows in our lives to happen, right? Another scripture that explains us plainly on this particular matter is in James chapter 1, verse 2. It says here, "Consider it pure joy if you face trials of many kinds." Just imagine if you are having a lot of problems, many trials of many kinds, consider it pure joy. It's quite weird for most people, but God allows that. Why? Because He says, "Because the testing of your faith produces perseverance." and perseverance has to complete its work in the lives of people in order for people to be fully matured, not lacking anything, but is complete as a person. Just imagine. So God has got a purpose on this, friends. He has got a purpose. So we have to embrace it with gladness when experiencing some problems. You don't resist it. You don't really get upset or even blame God for sometimes. You say, why you're giving this to me? But receive it with fullness of joy in your heart, because it trains you. It makes you complete. The only thing that we could probably pray for that when we are under pressure is that, Lord, do not allow me to really experience to be, almost that I'm already fully collapsed. But, before that happens, rescue me. And once you have gotten it, once you have gotten the thought of God about this matter, and the blessing will follow. So thank you, folks. God says that for as long as you understand this, and you always consider Him as the one who sustains you, just like David when he said in Psalms chapter 54 verse 4, when he experienced problems in life, God sustains him. And that is an example for us to do. If you experience problems, and then rest assured God will sustain you and will rescue you, because He loves you. He even sacrificed His only begotten Son just for you. We are the apple of His eyes. So I hope this answers basic question as to why God allows problems to happen in our lives. Now, if this encourages you, if this helps you with your walk with the Lord, and then please give me your like, give me your comments, and share this to other people who may also want to be encouraged. And don't forget to subscribe in my video. Thank you, and God bless you all. Bye now.